My capstone project is on the Biscayne National Park. The problem it is facing is the restoration and preservation of the coral reef system, and this presentation is aimed for the general public. Location of the park. Biscayne National Park is located in the United States, in the state of Florida. It is located in the city of Miami. The geology of the park. The coral reef consists of 42 islands, which are at the northern end of the Florida Keys. The Florida Keys are a coral cay archipelago. It consists of many coral reefs that are not completely developed, which is why it is a good place to go to observe coral. Biscayne is a part of the Coastal Plain Physiographic Province, which is the flattest province that stretches over 2,200 miles, from Cape Cod to the Mexican border. The primary ecosystems of the park. It consists of 4 ecosystems. The first one is a fringe of mangrove forests that grow along the main shoreline. The second one is the southern expanse of Biscayne Bay. Third one is the northernmost Florida Keys. And the fourth one is a portion of the third largest coral reef in the world. This photo is not of the ecosystems, but the slides that are coming up will show you images of them. The first one that we spoke of, Biscayne Bay. It is a shallow estuary where fresh and salt water mixes. It has seagrass in the bay, which is home to many marine animals. 70% of the world's most important marine life live in Biscayne Bay, such as shellfish, which spend its early development in the Biscayne Bay and then leave after they have developed. Coral reefs provides a home for many creatures and a food source for crabs, shrimp, and many more. 200 species of fish live in the coral reefs, and they are active all day and night. Also, sorry if you can hear my cat, he never stops meowing. Florida Keys. It is a chain of islands. Its main vegetation are salt-tolerant plants, but if you move away from the salt water, there will be tropical trees which are only native in southern Florida. There are also many mosquitoes, dragonflies, snakes, raccoons, and other animals that live here. Mangrove. Mangroves are highly productive plants. They live only in the Biscayne and nowhere else in the United States. They need a warm climate, which is most likely why they grow in Florida. And 1 acre of mangrove trees can produce 1 to 2 tons of leaves per year, which become food for the marine animals. Once the leaves fall, they are eaten up by the animals underneath the tree, obviously. Overfishing, destructive use, and pollution. There consists of 4,000 coral reefs, which cover half of the park. They need to have polyps, which are tiny marine organisms that skeletons make up coral reefs. To remain healthy, the polyps need clean water, sunlight, and nutrients to survive. Biscayne is right next to one of America's largest urban centers, Miami, which leads to many boats running into coral heads and their anchors destroying them. Skin divers come and either steal the coral or damage it greatly. These are photos of pollution or damage done to Biscayne National Park. The one on the top left is a crate that has fallen off from a ship, either from a storm or something, and now is polluting the water. There's probably many other garbage that has fallen off ships or is just thrown into the water by people passing by. The one on the top right is a big chunk of coral that has been broken off either by a ship or someone coming to steal the coral. Sometimes they end up destroying it and only taking a few pieces. The bottom picture is actually a coral reef with basically no coral left. It has all been stolen or maybe it could have been hit over by a boat, but it's very sad to see. So, polyps. Polyps are known as tiny builders because they build the coral reef. They use calcium and carbonate ions from the salt water to build a cup-shaped skeleton that protect the soft body of the polyp. They are nocturnal and stay in their skeletons in the daytime. At night, that is when they extend their tentacles to feed. Their beautiful colors come from, zooxanthellae. I have written down that pronunciation. Their beautiful colors come from zooxanthellae. Several million of these just live in 1 square inch of coral. They are what give coral their beautiful colors. Why is coral so important? Uh, these are 6 reasons why. The first reason, they provide a home and protection to many species that live in the ocean. Without these important habitats, sea life could cease, oh my goodness, to exist. They protect the coast from strong currents and waves by slowing down the water. They also form where currents are the most intense. They help our beaches from eroding away. They filter the water and keep it clean. The sponge and corals consume the particles in the water, enhancing the water quality. They control carbon dioxide levels in the water. The coral's limestone shell is formed through the oceans processing carbon dioxide. Without coral reefs, carbon dioxide levels in the waters would increase, which would affect all living things on Earth. This is a continuation. They are an important food source for humans. The fish that live in coral reefs have been ate by humans in the past and even in the present. Without coral reefs, many species of fish would cease to exist, which could only hurt many populations of humans. 6. I added this one because a lot of things only matter when it comes to money and economy, so this is a really good reason to open people's eyes up as to why the coral reef should be protected. Protected, oh my goodness, sorry. The reefs provide many tourists, which supply the economy of many places. But without the reefs, many places would go bankrupt, with many left unemployed. Okay, sorry. And then these are my resources. Thanks so much for listening. Bye.